quickly become a favorite family. As stated in their opening paragraph, the Beast and Beast Rider grew up together and have an unbreakable bond. And that beast has taken many forms in transmogs already. It's been a wolf, a mythical lion dog, and a wyvern, but the craziest iterations were left behind. This concept is probably an early design for what eventually became the Wyvern Commander skin. In these initial drafts, the Draconic Companion was meant to be far larger, and this version was a more traditional approach to a wyvern. Notice it only has 2 legs. Compare that to the scaled down final version that has 4. How to train your beast, am I right? It seems like the design team has been wanting to pair the Beast Rider with a dragon for a long time. It definitely feels like the next logical step for the family. And this one is a much rounder, cuter alternative to the sharp and battle-ready companion that we see in the aforementioned Commander skin. Very unlike a dragon, pairing the Beast Rider with a polar bear is a really cool option for a winter transmog. Though it's not necessarily festive, it's still the perfect aesthetic. I like the one we got, but the bulkiness of the polar bear feels distinctly different from anything we've seen in game. And it's so cute that this one's gotta be my second favorite here. I don't know exactly why this one didn't make it past this phase, but it could be that the size of Masha or any Beast Rider stacked on top of this thing could have blocked your view of team members beyond it. I'll pair these next 2 together. It looks like the design team had plans to pair the Beast Riders with a Manticore. The main difference between these two, save for the spear and outfits of the riders, was the size of the beast itself. In the one featuring Barbara, she stands just over eye level with her Manticore. Gianna's, on the other hand, towers over her and feels more imposing. I'll save my personal favorite for last, but here's another cool concept. Instead of the usual panther, the beast is a horse spirit. Something like a Kirin, but not quite. Maybe someone in the comments can point to a source for this design. But I think what really stands out here is the rider herself. She wears a mask that echoes the look of her mount, a flowing kimono, and a much more elaborate spear. Maybe that's why this stands out to me. This is one of the few where the Beast Rider is given just as much attention as the beast. Alright, my favorite design is definitely the furthest from what we know about the family. This time, she's riding not on a beast, but on the shoulder of a tree giant. Both the tree companion and Savannah are sporting flower crowns, which is a nice touch. Her ride is covered in moss, viney drapings, and sprouts on the forearms. This is such an inspired design, and even though I may not get to use it in game, I love that it exists, because it shows the creativity and willingness to push boundaries of the team that created it. Next, let's look at the Occult Girls. Right away we see Rika superimposed over an early sketch of the family, but something really cute can be found just next door. It seems like the Occult Girls were originally planned to hold on to a plushy version of a Howl. And that's a very cool detail because it almost hints that the Occult Girls are summoned from the same place as our favorite little ghosts that aren't the actual ghosts. And then that means that maybe some monsters share a starting point. Given that information, what monsters do you think could have come from the same place? Maybe Jokers and Purettes, Archangels and Demons? The Sky Surfers, Robos, and Battle Angels? Those original plans keep going as we get a row of concept sketches. I think these are drafts for the fundamental look of the family rather than transmogs because they don't necessarily explore different aesthetics. Rather, the theme seemed clear from the start. A subtle creepiness featuring spiderwebs, skulls, etc., and it looks like the umbrella was a pretty consistent accessory too. The first is definitely anime inspired. I'd say Sailor Satellite should be safe from a copyright strike. I love that the bear has so much personality in her skins. He seems to think he's a hero too with his little cape on. And in this one, he's a sheet ghost carrying a candle. So would that mean that she's holding his body? That's pretty macabre. Perfect for her. Next, we get a look at the parts that make up her Night Lady skin. What's interesting though is that the paragraph here reveals that the bear may actually be more malevolent than we thought, saying the teddy bear is cute, but it's not 100% good-hearted. Whether they're colleagues or bound by a contract is up for us to interpret. Next, we get a concept art for one of the most popular skins in the game, the Sleepy Occult Girl transmog. Rika even appears in this transmog for her most recent figure. It was the first one that brought the teddy bear into the real world. Before this, he only appeared in skill animations. Well, based on the description of the Night Lady skin, maybe he should have stayed there. The Sleepy Girl transmog concept show the bear floating overhead, holding her umbrella, which bears a striking resemblance to him. And there are a couple others with a panda and rabbit motif. But I think ultimately they decided that Less is more, yet again. And they landed on the iconic skin that we have in-game. The Beach and Marine Girl skins both make an appearance, but my favorite detail is in the sketches that show Annabelle and the bear walking side by side, drinking milk together. The glance depicted here ended up making... Hello everyone and welcome back to Summoner's War, this time again for more account reviews and progression tips. My name is Evan, and today we are hanging out in chat channel 11 all. If you have any questions about the game, if you are wondering how to progress through Summoner's War, if you're hitting a wall, or if you just need help coming up with like an RTA team or something like that, let me know. Chat channel 11 all, and also let me know who I'm talking to as well. Give me your Twitch handle, your YouTube name as well, and then we can kind of walk our way through it together. Let me say hi to folks in chat real quick. Ultra Deathlord, what's going on, dude? It's so good to see you. Thank you again for coming to the LA meetup. It was so great to meet you in person. Yuri NT, Onikari is here as well. Play Andy Bay, he's Salvi. What's going on? Fastlix over on YouTube. Guys, thank you for being here today. This is great. Again, if you want to participate in the review portion of this, hop in chat channel 11. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Okamu Okami. Hey, Evan, how's it going? Since you're doing progress tips, thank God. I want you to give me a how to rune Zyros. Mainly the main set plus main stats to focus. Perfect. Awesome. And also, look at this. Majestic Unicorn says, hello. Fastlix says, Evan, boy do I have a Magnum RTA replay for you. It's really good. Dude, I can't wait. So this is like, you know, more about me, right? My Magnum is sitting unruined right now. Well, like, he's missing like 1 or 2 runes. They're crucial runes though, and he's missing them. So I haven't had a Magnum game in ages, and I'm missing him. And I keep seeing the opportunity. I was like, you know, I keep seeing cleave comps or something like that. Now, with that said, I'm getting a lot of use out of my Lydia for anti-cleave, so that's great too. How is everyone? I'm doing great, dude. Thank you so much. Onikari, yo, Evan, what's good, brother? Dude, it's going great over here. I'm having a really nice day. Also, I'm happy to announce that we have, for the first time in a while, we have a video coming out on Saturday on the Summoners War channel. It should be fun. I'm excited about it. I just uploaded it a mere few moments ago, and now it's scheduled for Saturday. Give me a rune base for Hayato. Dark is also first time in chat. Flame Reader and Hungry Boy 1997. Welcome to the stream. Here, hold on. Let me just end this real quick. Oh, sorry guys. No. Well, we could just like run it through real quick and just kind of so that way I don't waste the energy. Hold on 1 second. We'll watch one more run while we chat about this. Moby Game YT. Why? Wait, I'm confused about the question. Tell me more. Stouty says, hello there. Hello there, Stouty. Welcome to the stream, dude. So wait, is Hayato the original version of Sukuna? That's my question. I think that's Hayato. Is that correct? We can double check that. Also, so now let's go to the question. Okamu Okami. I don't know how to rune Zyros. So this is interesting. So we can go through here and we can talk about Zyros. Zyros is luckily easy in concept to rune. I have one. So we can go through here and just kind of, we can tap on the monster info and look at the stats. So people like to rune him on Rageblade. They also like Fatal. Now personally, I kind of prefer Fatal, but I'd love to hear what chat likes to say. The reason for that is because Zyros has gotten so many buffs that he's changed a lot over the years. So now his third skill is, dude, it's long enough that it could be featured in like the best sellers. For like this is the best like new fiction list. I could see this in a Barnes and Noble, dude. Attacks all enemies and puts their skill on max cooldown. Start off to an amazing start. If the target is not a boss, increases the skill cooldown by 1 turn more than the max. Additionally, if the enemy's attack power is half or less than yours, the attack always lands as a critical hit. And it increases the damage dealt against the enemy by 50%. It just goes on and on and on and on. So as you can tell, because of that heavy emphasis on attack, that's why I personally tend to actually favor Fatal over Rage, which is insane because like, you know, normally like Rage is kind of the way to go. It's seen as like the next level for like attack damage sets, and that's normally the case. But here I do actually prefer Fatal. And it seems like people do rune him, so 26.6% have him on Rage Blade, just under 17 have him on Fatal Blade. I am proud to be part of that 16. So he doesn't need crit rate for exactly. I have him on destroy for some reason, but just have 100% crit rate. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you're ruining him for that, I actually don't have mine on a lot of crit rate. But I'm using Zyros for other stuff. The other thing you might want to keep in mind too is if you're using him for something like an arena cleave or something like that too, ideally he's only moving once. If he's moving twice, something's gone horribly wrong, right? You know, so in theory you could just do AoE strip, Galleon for the attack buff plus the AoE defense break, Zyros moves to do heavy damage. It's something like that. Teriyaki, welcome to the stream. Moby Game YT, I think, is only with Starseed. Oh no, dude, we do quite a few streams over here. Summoner's War, Soul Strike, Starseed, there's a lot of streams that kind of pass through here. We did a Fatal Claw stream the other day. It's crazy out here, bro. We're all over the place. And I've been doing Summoner's War for a long time. Despair Zyros sounds funny. Yes, it does sound funny, but it's a little unnecessary just because, I mean, you're already putting them on max cooldown anyway. You know what I mean? Like, putting somebody on cooldown is just a step away from stunning them. You know, they've already basically lost a turn to doing practically nothing. Okay. Again, guys, chat channel 11 is the place to be. That was a great discussion. The other thing to do with Zyros as well, I actually really like him in TOA, specifically as like a fast clear team. So like, let me show you, this is, hold on, let me show this correct. So it's like, you know, if you're just racing through TOA, this is, I actually use this, like just this team to climb like TOA normal. I just do like Zyros with his attack power lead. I have like a Teshar. I've got, it's pseudo random, right? But there is a method to the madness here. It's a triple fight Shayna. So Shayna goes, she applies AoE defense break. We've got the Teshar who's going to then do AoE. We've got the Zyros to follow up, and then the Rauk to reduce their cooldown times with the team up. So there is a method to the madness in terms of what's being selected here. And I do only use 4 units because the 4 units is typically like faster than 5 for that. Okay. Oh, Onikari, it's Milo. Tell the boss. Thank you for the LD5. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm so glad to see you. Welcome back. Yeah, I agree, Okamu. Global, yes, starting off on the global server today. Pexin is in here as well. Real Fastlix. Wait a minute. Why does that sound so suspicious? Now all of a sudden I'm like, now all of a sudden I'm thinking maybe that's not the real Fastlix. Okay, we've got a Magnum replay. I love Magnum. You guys know one of my favorite things to say is every game is a Magnum game. Blatantly untrue, but we'll see. Okay, wait a minute. This is bold, picking a Magnum here. Let me see. Oh, this he transforms? This madman. Oh my goodness. That guy actually fed you the bar. And he didn't ban the Aya? Who did he ban? Who is this guy banning? Dude, you gotta ban the Aya here. That's crazy. Hey, Yumi Skittles. What's up, dude? What's up, Yumi? Good to see you. I mean, Magnum's all right. I love Magnum. And also he's just getting fed bar right now too. I love this monster. I gotta re-rune him, dude. We gotta bring him back on. I am using the most degenerate team ever. Like, if I told you what monsters I'm picking, I think you guys would be upset with me, actually. In fact, you could probably guess what I'm playing purely based off that. Purely based off of that description, you could probably guess. But, we won't. Dude, this guy is just enjoying the Magnum gameplay. Oh my god, wait, he's so good against Leona. I just remembered that his first skill ignores damage reduction effects. Oh my god, he's perfect against this monster. I'm in chat 11, was wondering if you can look at my units and recommend me an RTA team. My name is Pexin. Yes, let's do it. I would love to. We could do that after this. RTA is really fun right now, guys. Like, I'm very much enjoying it. Now that's a wrap. Well done, Fastlix. So Pexin's in here. Pexin's right there. Say, can you recommend me an RTA team? How far have you gotten? So you've gotten to C1. You've closed out C1, you got great dungeon time. Sorry, I'm making myself at home here. You asked me a very specific question, and I'm just like, this is like, you know, when your mom tells you we gotta clean the house because somebody's coming over? You know what I mean? Like, she expects everybody's just gonna go room to room and like pick out everything. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm the reason why your mom makes you clean the whole house when somebody comes over. I mean, this looks great. This is also very similar to what I'm using. I do have a question. I noticed your Kyle is in the lead spot here. That's really interesting, not Liam. That's really interesting. I'm using Liam in mine. You might be able to get more damage, unless the attack is also for Shina, which I'm wondering. Might also be for Shina. You clearly have some super fun monsters. Okay, let's all put our thinking caps on and let's go in here and help Flame Eater out of here. Flamer, oh, we got some art. Oh, a Snorlax, that's so cute. And a Leica, oh my, dude, what the, how many islands does this thing span, bro? Look at this. That's phenomenal, dude. Wow. Oh my God, how much time this must have taken. Kaneki says, Evan, why have you been hiding from us? Wait a minute, Kaneki, I have the same question, but for you. Where have you been, bro? How have you been hiding from me? Hey, Evan, I'm C1. I'm running Vela Cigar, Sheer, Flex Pick, More, Sonia, Wind, Siri, Velasca, Tian Lang, Shun, Eludia, Isis. What do you think? Whoa. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Sean, where? I'm gonna write down that I want to look at Sean, because it's been a while since we've looked at Sean Ware's stuff. Gabe's first time in chat. Is it possible for you to check out my account and let me know what my focus should be going forward? I feel like I'm getting to mid-game, but I'm lost on what to focus on. My username is Strawberry Gabe. Oh my God, Gabe's Drop. You know, I used to work at Gabe's Drop. I've worked at Gabe's Drop for like 3.5 years. I don't know if you named yourself based off that, but that's crazy. I just found out that my Gabe's Drop, my game start closed. I was very sad about that. Strawberry Gabe. Strawberry Gabe. Let me look at that. So I'm just gonna write this down as like a note. So you want what should your focus be? Focus, question mark. And Sean is an RTA team. I have a little, I had the presence of thought to like actually grab a piece of paper before the stream today. Wow, Evan, with your other chat? Sorry, bro. Sorry, I'm focused here. Took me some time, but was worth it. Nice. Okay. Let's look at this. So you have some very fun monsters. We saw that in the profile. So I'm not even gonna waste my time over here. We're actually just gonna go back here and just kind of look at your LDs, look at some of the monsters that aren't built yet, and see if there's anything fun that we really wanna like leverage. This is good to know. I don't know if that's your only one. Same here. Because I noticed that it's not built. Oh, this is so fun. We got a Talisman over here and a Light Gojo. Light Gojo is really fun because he offers the cleanse and damage and everything, but he also has the speed lead. So I'm sure you're using him right now. I would love for you to use him. Let me just kind of, let's look. Let's see what avenues we could take. I'm seeing some defensive stuff. You have 2 different light LD Nat 5s that cleanse on skill 3, which is really good to know. That's good to know that you could make a really strong bruiser team if you wanted to. Something to just kind of outlast the enemy. This is amazing. I'm not even gonna lie, I love this monster. This guy just keeps getting buffed. This is the new Shiho. The Wind Monkey King is the new Water Monkey King. He just keeps getting buffed. And he got the 24% speed lead, which is amazing. So it's like, if you wanted to like hang back, you know, you could be that guy. You could do like Fire Megumi, Xingshi, Light Gojo, like this and this guy. But it's so slow. So let's not do that. It's so slow. There's not a lot of damage. I don't want to talk about that right now. Cowboy Roach, bro, the chat is popping off today, guys. This is so cool. I just use all my scrolls for summons like a day before the Nat 5 announcement. Mega rip. Oh no, Cowboy Roach. Guys, I'm gonna put you, well, dude, whenever there's a surprise shop out, you always want to hold on to the surprise shop stuff for just like one more day. You know what I mean? You just want to hang on to it for just a little while longer. You know, that's what you want to do. It's like, you know, it's usually an opportunity to get a bunch of scrolls. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say. Soulstone incoming. So I'm kind of in that bruiser mindset right now. I'm really enjoying the bruiser mentality.
Oh my gosh, dude, this could also be so annoying. Oh, does anybody have Kumar? By the way, does anybody have the fire one? I just realized I do not have the fire beast monk. I do not have him. But like, for whatever reason, I just haven't summoned one, ever. He's really good now. He actually has like Oblivion. He has Oblivion now, which is cool. Seppi and I were playing with him a little bit the other day. You have Jogun! Wow, dude, this account's really dope. Okay, so let's decide here. Flame Reader, I want to ask you a question. Do you want to go fast? Do we want to go like, are we trying to cleave? Or do you like to play turn 2 and kind of sit back, drift into the mid game, something like that? We love you, bro. For making such a... Dude, Onikari, thank you. We love you, bro. Stomach Jug, all you guys especially come to us for making such a kick-ass game. Thank you. You like turn 2 a lot. That's great. That's really good to know. Okay, so in that case, something I'm having to struggle to learn is to relax on picking Fire Megami. That is what I'm having to learn. Dude, oh, you have a Kumar. Yeah, there it is. I found it. That's the one you mentioned you have. I'm having to learn to relax. I've been picking Fire Megami like first pick. I've been first picking it. I'm realizing that isn't necessarily what you should be doing all the time. It also invites a whole bunch of Josephines, and you're just kind of putting that energy out into the universe, and so now people are going to start picking a Josephine at you, and you don't want to just do that. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking what you do is you hold the Fire Megami. That could be part of your kit. If you want to go turn 2, you could start with something semi-neutral, kind of interesting, like the Xingje. He likes to sit back, but he's also a speed lead. Then what you can do is if they're presenting something that's like, you know, if they're trying to debuff you, if they're trying to do something like that, now you can bring either the Light Gojo or the Pontos. I wouldn't pick them back to back because that kind of puts you in a weird position. The Light Gojo is really flexible. He brings the strip you need, he brings the cleanse you need, and the damage. He's also your second speed lead. So I think your Light Gojo should be picked semi-early on, and because he's light, he's element neutral, so you're not going to get like hard picked against just for grabbing him semi-early on. If they're looking like they're going to sit back and you need to burst through him, you can also pick Irene. Irene's fallen off a little bit. I personally don't have one. I like to live vicariously through people who have Irene. But I still very much believe in her. And if you don't have Aya built, by the way, you should build this. She's a really good counter pick. This guy would also be great for your comp too. He offers that cleanse you're looking for. He's got the damage, the defense break, silence as well. I think you can go for like a hybrid, like turn 2, kind of like soft crowd control type thing with this. So again, Xingje, Light Gojo, you can pick Asher. Asher's so fun and difficult to play around too. How do I get all these awesome monsters? Dude, sometimes it's time. This guy's got a lot of awesome monsters. In terms of flex picks, like things that I would just have built in the background, I would have the Aya built. I would have the Kumar built, unless you have a Tessarion. Either's fine, but I really like this. Look, he always crits, strips a buff, grants Oblivion for 2 turns, and that's on a 75% chance. That's what I would either build this guy or run a Tessa. I kind of am starting to prefer Kumar. He also has another cleanse and heal. I think you're starting to see where I'm going with this. You're going to be tanking. In terms of your damage is coming from like a combination of your Wind Monkey King and whatever you pick last. So I would look into what you want to be your last damage dealer. And you can play around with this. This part can kind of be something you work on. It could be Ciara if you need it. If you see an opportunity to just get an early snipe, this is a really good force ban. Even though we're not playing snipe, sometimes you can just raw pick a Federica and it'll force them into like banning it. So test this. Oh man, I didn't even see that you have a Velojewel. I don't have a Velojewel. I wish I did. Sometimes you just need immunity. I would have him built. We haven't talked a lot of water. Hold on, let me look through here real quick. Is there anything we love in here? Shiho. We love Shiho. Shiho fits into comps. He's more turn 1 because of his high base speed. I would have a Chow built just in case too. I sometimes just like having a clutch Chow. Okay. I hope that helps, dude. I really like... Oh, you have Gianna too? Wait a minute, dude. We could be picking Ciara Gianna. I could have sworn that I saw Gianna on your profile too, but then when I opened it and I saw Praha, I was like, oh, I must have like... It must have been the wind, you know? Penguin King. What's up? It's PK. That's exciting. I was just flexing the 5 LDs I got this year, Evan. What? Is that truly? Is that what you were doing? Oh, Evan, any thoughts on the new monster coming soon? based on that preview that I saw, I am very much looking forward to it. Oh, actually, are we able to look at it in here? New monster preview, the Justice. Yeah, let's talk about this. So the water one was introduced today. So this is Justiça, right? For my Brazilian audience out there, Justiça. So she's got Sword of Justice. I like that it sounds like Sword of Justice. She's got like Sword of Justice. Dude, you got sick again, no? You know, I'm not sick anymore. I just have like those residual effects. You know, I've got like that light cough, runny nose, etc. By the way, Evan, is there a plan to have scout battles / Emeria buff work with Illunia in places? I don't think so, because I think Illunia, with the Dimension Hole, they just kind of like reworked the Dimension Hole in general to make it better. I don't think their plan was to necessarily have it work with the Emerios. I think that's going to have to be a decision that they make following like all this stuff. Like, what does the data say? Are more people farming Dimension Hole? Are less people farming? Like, what's going on there? I think that's what they got to figure out. Thanks for Saturday. Appreciate it, y'all. Always nice to see that. Dude, it was so nice getting to talk to you again, too. It was nice seeing you there. Thank you, seriously, to everybody who came out to the LA meetup. Thank you. It was really fun. It was, and also, like, we had over 2,000 summons on the screen. I think it was closer to like 3,000 summons. And it was so great. There were 4 LD5s summoned at the meetup. Unfortunately, I did not get one. There were 4 LD5s summoned. Isn't that insane? That's actually really good. And it was like the last LD scroll on screen too. Back to Justice. So the first skill attacks the enemy to decrease the attack bar by 20% on a coin flip. If the attack bar was not decreased, it increases the attack bar of the ally with the highest attack bar by 10%. Sounds fine. Obviously, I think some of these numbers can go up with skill ups, presumably, right? Let's continue and then we can talk thoughts. Purifying Mediation removes 1 harmful effect on all allies and increases their attack bar by 20%. In addition, recovers the HP of all allies with harmful effects removed by 20%. Okay, so you need to have debuffs on in order to get the heal, right? You need to have debuffs that can be removed so you can heal. Third skill, removes all harmful effects on the ally target, increases its attack bar by 20% per harmful effect removed, and resets its skill cooldown. Whoa, that's hot. That's pretty hot. She's a counter to Oliver. Well, she's also a counter to like debuff comps by the sound of it. With that sort of thing, like it sounds like she wants to be an answer to Layla, as well as some other stuff. She could be an answer to Oliver in the sense that, oh, and sorry, wrong ones. I have the other two. Yeah, so she sounds pretty cool, actually. She sounds like she could be kind of annoying. She's got some skills that, like, you know, vaguely sound Riley-esque, but she likes to play with the bar, with the heals, with the cleanses. It's very neat. Zermac, so we get an LD5 this Christmas update? Bro, the Tomorrow update brought a lot of stuff to it. It's very lively. We do also have the event that's giving a Nat 5. That's running right now. By the way, have you guys gotten anything good off that list? I have 2 new ones in there, which is great. The Water Rick and then the Wind Gladiatrix. No, you've been naughty, only Cole. She's like Yanhong. Situational Yanhong. It's a lot of if-thens. You know, it's a lot of like, oh, if you have this, then you get this. If this doesn't happen, then you get bar. You know, if you have debuffs, then you get attack bar. You know, lots of stuff like that. Okay, let's go back into chat, see what's going on. Oh, Pexon was sharing monster info. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, this is on Despair. We got the Vio Gianna. This is a good Gianna. This is a really good Gianna, actually. Decent attack. I like it. 60% accuracy is like plenty. On 180 on Vio Will. This is really good. The Talisman, perfect. Tian Lang. Dark Zenitsu, bro. I didn't even see the Dark Zenitsu. And then Pexon also shared info on Dorothy. Neat. Okay. Let me focus in. Chase Buds. Yo, what's up, bro? Looking for Inugami SD. Guys, if you find an Inugami SD, please share it in chat channel 11. RJ Shiroha shared a couple arena replays. Wait, should we watch? Let's watch this. Oh, on it, the version is different. We can watch this one though. This is fun. We can watch this one. We can watch Shiroha's clip. So he's trying to cleave. Oh my God, wait a minute. Is this the... Do you guys see the post on the subreddit, by the way? The guy who got all 6s with Reno? Did you see that? Wait, is this it? Dice Madness? No, this isn't it, but he's so cool. Are we loving this guy? Can we just go read him real quick? I just want to talk about this because I've been seeing a lot. I've been seeing a lot of Reno lately. Rolls the dice 5 times to attack all enemies 5 times, with damage increasing as the number of dice is larger. If the number is the same as the previous number, the attack is guaranteed to land as a critical hit and will ignore the enemy's defense. It's cracked right now. I love this. It's about time we get some justice for the Dice Magicians. I still want more from Morris. I really do still want more from Morris, but I understand that he's very, you know, I don't know. I think he could be putting Soul Protect on people. Imagine it's like, they don't have to be dead. His passive could still be rolling in the background. He could be healing, or he could be applying Soul Protect or something. I don't know, dude. I think Morris deserves something. He's got such a fun mechanic. Let's go help Strawberry Gabe, says howdy. So Strawberry Gabe is new. And Strawberry Gabe also wants to know like what his focus should be. Only 11 days played. Here's my question too. Is this your first time playing Summoner's War? That's what I'd like to know. Guys, can I be nasty for a minute? Can I blow my nose? Would you guys hate me if I blew my nose? I hope not. Sorry, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm still, like, got that sort of residual sick. Second account with 11-year event. Okay, awesome. So far you've cleared TOA normal. Spectacular. TOA hard is at 76. Blow away. Oh, thank you, bro. Got my buddy to start playing, so I restarted. Wait, that's so fun. Ultra Deathlord, that is so sweet of you. Says, go ahead, dude. It's a natural part of life. Don't apologize. That is very sweet. Thank you. My main never really got good. I feel that so hard. Okay, so let's talk the focus then. Here's what I would do. You've breached into Abyss Dungeons already. So what I would say is let's refine your Giants team, and we can kind of do the same down the line, right? So Giants is really important. I'm actually farming Giants predominantly right now. I'm doing Giants and Reigns. Though I did actually just make a good change to my Dragons team today. I incorporated the Liam. I finally got the Liam in there. So we're gonna take some of this stuff out. We wanna go a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like damagey, I guess. We're gonna be a healthy mix of less safe and more safe. The reason is that like the counterattack inside Abyss Dungeons, as I'm sure you're aware, is very deadly. Very deadly. Congratulations on having a Velojewel, by the way. That must be awesome. I have no idea what that feels like. So what we're gonna do, we're going to use Veramos the Dark Ifrit as your lead, which you have. He can stay, but we're going to shift him into more of a damage role, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put him on speed, crit damage, HP. Speed, crit damage, HP, okay? And if you have a rage set that is just kind of lying around, it'd be great if Veramos could take it. I find that he is really good for starter Giants Abyss teams. He deals great damage because of the max HP scaling on skill 2. He's definitely worth the skill ups, by the way, too. You know, you can skill him up either with Ifrits or if, I don't know how many Devilmon you have, but he gets extra damage on this too. Cowboy Roach, Evan, is Santa having Elliot give me a Drakkar, the Dark Draken Warrior, for Christmas? I don't know. Is that what you want? Do you want a Drakkar? If that's what you want, maybe we should talk substitutes. Because Drakkar, he needs a little something. I don't know. He needs a little. Brother, I love you. You're an incredible human, an awesome man, just all-around good person. Keep thinking, making people happy. Dude, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Love you too, Ultra Deathlord. Thank you so much. He needs a buff, but he looks so cool. Yes, he does. You are dang right about that, bro. back to the team for Gabe. I have a couple Devilmon. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go Veramos in that leader role. Here's the thing about Fran and Lauren. They both hit 3 times on skill 1, and that ticks up the counter attack a lot. That is going to get the boss to hit you. And when he hits now in Abyss, it's AoE. He doesn't just hit one unit anymore, he hits everybody. So what I'm gonna suggest is we use somebody else for defense break. I mean, technically you can get away with a Lauren. Technically you can get away with one Lauren, I just wouldn't have more than one multi-hitter like that, and Ehrgar multi-hit. So we're gonna take Ehrgar out. We're gonna go Veramos. You can use Lauren, or you can go with like either Belladine the Light and Ugami if you have that built. You could also go with, oh, there it is. Yeah, let's just say Bella. Let's say Belladine. I like Belladine for defense break. So Veramos, Belladine for defense break. You can mess around with Lauren too. I don't mind if you mess around with Lauren. Let's talk damage though. Damage is fun to talk about. Shaman, the Light Griffin. Shaman the Light Griffin does crazy damage on skill 2 because it's max HP scaling and bosses have a lot of HP. So that damage is going to be exponentially higher than it would be on any other unit, regardless of whether or not it's dark. I use Shaman like everywhere, okay? So Shaman is phenomenal. You can also use the Wind Centaur Knight if you'd prefer. Ever since he's gotten adjusted, he's actually been a lot better. So you can use the Wind Centaur Knight, but take that recommendation with a grain of salt. I have not used him in the dungeon just yet. I just actually built him before stream, and I haven't had a chance to put him on my team yet. And we're gonna take Riley out because she's really slow. So Veramos, either Lauren or Belladine. Then we have Shaman for damage, and let's make this a Wind Homunculus if you're cool with that. Let's make this a Wind Homunculus. The Wind Homunculus is probably like the best option for this. So we're gonna change Diddy over to Wind because the Wind one is just so good for dungeons, and he can revive, so he can save your run. Let me show you this. Let me show you this real quick, Gabe. So this is my comp, and I still use Shaman and the Wind Homunculus on this, and the Wind Homunculus saves the comp. Let me run it real quick for you, just so that way you can see what I'm talking about. Apologies for people that are already running this comp. This hopefully won't take long. If it takes long, then you know something's gone awry. So long nut Diddy. Oh my god. You already have. That's a great question, Ultra Death Lord. Also, no problem, dude. I love the hugs. I appreciate it. That was awesome, dude. Okay, so watch this. This is the important part to watch. So good. Okay, so we want to see this. We want him to actually, perfect. Okay, this is great. Watch this. So he is going to hit us and kill everybody. Oh, he was supposed to kill the Wind Homunculus. Okay, now he's going to kill the Wind Homunculus. He kills the Wind Homunculus. The passive brings him back, and now he's here to clean it up. This is like, so there is a world where the whole team doesn't wipe. That doesn't happen every single time, right? But like, he is anti-wipe. Like, he is basically there to make he's clutching it up. So that way the team still succeeds even if everybody else passes away. That's the idea. So we go for the Wind Homunculus. And then, also, I mean, if you want to make moves towards this comp, you could use Prilea. Prilea is farmable. I don't know why. The thing is, Belladine offers a little bit of healing. That's why, that's why I like him, and he also strips. So Belladine is good for that like beginner Giants team. But this team right here is not that hard to make, you know. Ultra Deathlord, thank you. That's so sweet, bro. What's up, Jacob? How are you? Any advice for Necro while we're here? Yeah, dude. So let's talk Necro really quick. So this is my Necro team. This is actually, technically speaking, it's a farmable comp. You can also replace Abigail with Ehrgar, the Dark Vampire Lord. The only thing is that Abigail is, she is built for this dungeon. Oh, you have all 5. Amazing, great. So one thing to note though, so Ikaru requires a lot of defense. This is too much defense. You don't need that much, but the number you need, assuming that you get all of the bonuses from like leveling up, you know how when you level up you get the skill points and you can like assign them and level stuff up at your tower? Assuming that you have all the defense levels, The number you need is 2381. That number again, plus 2381. And then he'll pull all the people because he teams up with a number of allies according to your defense. And to pull the maximum, you need 2381. Yeah, so this is the way to do it. Or exactly, you can also use Seren here. Instead of, you could use Seren, actually. Maybe this is even too much, too difficult. You could do Seren. This monster. My single, try this instead. This might actually be okay. Let's give a run. Let's just see what happens. Let's just run it and see what happens. So she already derped, but she procced, which is great. Building a Seren right now. Let's go, bro. Seren is awesome. Only monster in the game with a team up that also natively defense breaks. That's actually super rare. You normally like want to team up with things that provide the defense break. Look at that, dude. Aster deals so much damage. Can we just get Shaman to like hit him real quick, please? Thank you. And this is why we run Abigail as well, because she hits 8 times on skill 2. And that is 1 more than is necessary to break the boss's shield. So honestly, if I was doing this comp, I would probably do it where it's Abigail moves first, then Seren. Like as I'm watching this, I don't really like the turn order for it, you know? I would probably do Abigail to break the shield, Seren to do the team up, right? I feel like we're wasting a lot of damage. And then you can have the others move. That's what I would do. Care to take a look at my account real quick? Just need help with rune quality. Let's do it. Galaxy ZD. I like mirrored that in my head. So yeah, I personally am probably going to stick with the Ikaru here. But Seren can absolutely work. So chat channel 11 is the place to be. Chat channel 11 all. Darren Doan. Hey Evan, I finally got Frigate to team up with Han. Bro, that is awesome. That's actually like the best case scenario. Because now you have the dark speed lead for him. That's great news, dude. Okay. Let's look through. So we helped Strawberry Gabe. Oh, Shiroha said, can you check my island art? Oh, it's Zyros. That looks great. We got the boo, we got the panda. This is actually like a low-key beautiful Camilla. Oh, little spider in the heart. This is very cute, dude. Very cute. Thank you. Thank you for that. Came back after 3 years, kind of lost. Lots of great quality of life changes. Dude, tied up. I got you. Let's see what we can do. That's the dark side of these quality of life changes though, right? Because now the game is so vastly different that it's like if you played back in the day, like things are gonna be, it's so different, you gotta relearn the game. So let's see what we can do. You've cleared TOA, great. You have a Giants team, but it's a little bit slow. I think you're probably ready to make a speed team. I would just make sure, wait. Carnegie said, just make sure you have some accuracy on Abigail. Dude, you know you can't bring that up without us talking about it. Where's my Abigail? Oh, she's got 18. Oh, the meme is dead. Oh, the meme is dead. Sorry. She used to have 0. There's a short on the YouTube channel of my my 0% Abigail. She recently lost a rune to someone. I think I ruined up the Fire Centaur Knight, and I gave one of her runes to the Fire Centaur Knight. So unfortunately, she has a little accuracy. But yes, so Carnegie is correct. You do need accuracy. I had 0. And I'm not talking like I'm not even saying artifacts. I had no additional accuracy in my artifacts either. Skill 3 accuracy doesn't help us. It's the skill 2 we need to land, right? So I'm just saying. So do as Carnegie says, not as how I do. I just get lucky. I don't know what happens there. Okay. So let me go back to helping Tied Up again. TOA Hell is worth doing TOA Heck. TOA Heck is worth doing just in case you're not actually touching it yet. It is worth it. We can speed this up. You seem like somebody who's probably able to do a speed team right now. I'm having a hard time. Yeah, Roger. Dude, I'm hearing that because things have changed so much. I mean, they've changed for the better, right? But it's like things have changed so much that now it's not approachable with the same methodology that you might have approached it with back like 3 years ago. Let's talk about what's slowing the team down first, and then we'll talk about how to fix it. So the first thing is that we have a lot of supports and not a lot of damage. Usually I like to have like 2 support units and 3 damage dealers for like a starter team. So right now the supports are Chung Pung in the leader position, we got Bella Dion, the Light Inugami, and we have Shannon the Wind Pixie. I'm recommending, I think we take out the Chung Pung. The reason I like to recommend Veramos is because he's a hybrid support and damage dealer. So you could put a Veramos in that slot, 33% HP lead, Ruined on Rage, speed, crit damage HP on your 2-4-6 slots, and you're probably gonna have a way faster time just by making that small change. But if you wanted to ramp it up even more, we could start making moves towards that speed team, using Prylia instead of Bella Dion for the defense break, using the Wind Homunculus for safety. Let's just look around at your box, see what you got going on. You also have Leica. Leica's a cheat code. So if you're, oh wait, hold on. Like wanting to swap. Oh wait. Oh wait a minute. I think swap. It might have been like an old, like if people were referencing the optimizer, like Summoners War optimizer swap maybe, and they took out both or something. I don't think we're that sensitive to swap these days, dude. I don't think it's that big of a problem, to be honest. I mean, you know, technically we gotta say like you know, don't use external programs. You know, it's like, you know, we're not at whatever. But like, you know, personally speaking, I don't have a problem with it. You know, I'm no snitch. You know what I mean? So I'm not. You know, that could maybe be changed. Maybe that could be whitelisted or something. Yeah, please, that'd be great. Share him. I'd love to see that, Ultra Death Lord. The thing that I was going to mention about Leica is that if you have one and you're ever having an inconsistent time in Giants early, Leica's a cheat code. Because of his passive, the boss, in theory, can't kill him as long as he has like a certain amount of speed. I don't know exactly what that magic number is. I think it's probably like 42, 45, something like that. But as long as he's got that much speed, you can just clear it, because the boss will not be able to do enough damage to you to actually kill him, because Leica takes damage in 24% incremental chunks, and his first skill heals. So you'll always be able to heal through any of the damage that the giant deals to you before he can hit you again. But it will just take a really long time. So I'm just throwing that out there. But we're talking about how to speed this up, baby, and we got a Teshar. That's what I'm talking about. We got a Teshar. So we're gonna go Teshar as the leader. We're gonna go Prylia. We're gonna get a Konamiya to give the turn back to Teshar. You're already making moves towards this, dude. Look at this. I can tell you're already thinking about it with the 6-star Konamiya and everything. Triple fight Konamiya, make it so it moves right after your Teshar. We have a guide on this, actually. We have a guide for this on the YouTube channel. If you want like a detailed breakdown on how to make this team work, I mean, you've got everything, dude. Truly, the hardest part about making this team is having the Teshar. If you have the Teshar, you're good to go. Like, that's it. You're welcome, Carnegie. Yeah, no problem. I think that's kind of like it's an old part of, like, you know, Summoners War history. There was a time where I think it was all like very, like, you know, looked down upon, very hush hush. Technically, you know, as a member of Come To Us, I should still say, like, you know, don't mess with the internal files of the game. You know, if you're doing that, you are taking a risk on yourself. It's almost like voiding a warranty, you know, type thing, where it's like if you open like a PlayStation or something, you voided the warranty, something like that. So please be careful with it. But technically speaking, like, you know, I don't have an issue with it. I've seen people use it. To me, it looks like a really good tool. That's Evan speaking, not like a member of Come To Us. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Yeah. Okay. Chase Buds. Whoa, dude, the chat's popping off right now. Teriyaki says, I need help with rune quality. That is, oh, wait a minute, Stoic shared information on Ela. Wait a minute, Stoic, where are you? Oh my God. Bro, congrats on the Ela, by the way. This is one of the 4 LD Nat 5s that was summoned at the LA meetup. Look at this, dude. 26.5 thousand additional HP. Crazy. It's Sonya proof. It's Sonya proof. We got 166 speed on Fire Will. with 100% resistance, bro. This is crazy. Yet again, Stoic trying to get another best monster on the server, you know? He's got the Leo, he's got the Artemiel, now he's going for the Ella. He's like, I want to have the best Ella on the server. That's wild. Oh, perfect. Galaxy. Awesome. Thank you. And also we got Mr. VD. So hold on, let me write this down real quick. So we got Galaxy. We got Teriyaki as well. Teriyaki, rune quality. Rune quality, right? And we got Mr. VD, and that's Darren. Darren Doan. Okay. Stoic, yo, it was awesome meeting you. That's perfect, dude. Okay. I love it. I love the Ella. What a dope build, dude. That's such a good LD5 to get. Okay, so need help with rune quality. This is kind of a dense question. You know what I mean? Like, if you're thinking just like, I want to like sell stuff or that's inefficient or something like that, or revamping your sell settings, honestly, no matter what, I would probably direct you to the sell settings first, like the exclusion settings, where you can choose people's settings. So, you know, just in case people need to know how to get there, let's see what we can do here. Rune Advance. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong spot now. How do we? I think I might need to do it from somewhere else. Oh, sell all. So from the bag, I'm selecting the wrong thing. That's sorry guys. So from the mana bag in the upper right hand corner next to the hammer, mana bag, sell all, recommendation, right? So this is where you can get like people's sell settings for runes and stuff. So we're gonna start here, but this is not where the tip ends. Where it ends after this is you got to identify what you're weak in. Like, I'll give you an example. I have tried and failed to rune a Julie multiple times. My runes are kind of stretched a little thin. Like, she needs a really strong crit rate, crit damage, heavy swift set in order to like move in front of my units and do the damage that she needs to deal. So I'm farming a lot of giants. I'm really looking for specifically swift runes with crit rate and crit damage. That is very much specifically what I'm looking for right now. So I've got a mission in mind. Now I'm rolling every rune that I get that is crit rate, crit damage with speed, right? You know, because I need her to move first, I need her to deal damage, and I need her to crit. Those are the three things I need for my Julie to work. So if you can identify a mission, that is normally the avenue that you can use to then improve your overall rune quality. You know, one more anecdote on that. Way back in the day, I was extremely weak with crit rate. That is no longer the case. I have phenomenal crit rate runes, right? You know, it's purely for Julie. It's the combo of the high speed, high damage, high crit rate that I need for Julie now in the present. But back in like 2018, 2019, my account was pretty weak on crit rate just in general. I couldn't get a monster up to 100% and do it again a second time afterwards or something. So I would just roll every rune that I got with crit rate until it was set. So it's kind of a dense question. There's a lot of steps to it, but I would start with the rune exclusion settings. I would start there, weed out old stuff, and then just go in with that new frame of mind, with a mission in mind. Okay. Let's take a look at what's going on in the chat here. Been playing on and off since 2015, but love the changes made this year. Great feedback. Got 19 Second Awakening since coming back. Let's go, Isphos. Wow, dude. Oh my gosh, and you have the Dark Dragon back there? Congratulations. Dude's got an amazing arena offense right here between the Zyros and the Dark Dragon, by the way. You could do some insane stuff. That's great, dude. You know, I'm not gonna go deep into like Giants again, because I know we've talked a lot about it, but I would say maybe look into the complete Kairos Dungeon Guide. Look into that, I think it was uploaded like 2024, thereabouts or something like that. It was the end of last year, so yeah, 2024. The complete Kairos Abyss Dungeon Guide. And there's like a starter team in there. So if you're not comfortable jumping right into the speed team, you can watch that, and that can help you break into the Abyss dungeons. But if you think you can do a speed team, I would maybe check it out. I would check it out, dude. Oh, and why are speed teams important nowadays? So once you do a repeat battle, the game is going to sample your times and then apply that to scout battles. So even if you're just doing scout battles and you don't want to be present to farm, it's still important to at least do a repeat battle in every single one of the content pieces, just so you can lock in those times. And also Amaria's Blessing, the Amaria's Luck feature, does not factor into scout battles. So you do want to do at least a little bit of farming still. Okay. Changes are amazing. I play daily. Let's go. Chase buds. Crossing my fingers for some LD5s. I've gotten lucky. RTA is fun, but definitely need to take time ruining. Yeah, dude. I'm playing a lot of it right now. Let me jump down to Sean W's. So this is Sean Wares on YouTube. So Sean, you were flexing some LD5s at me, and I liked it. I like that. I like it when people flex their LD5s on me. So you got the Velasca, Tian Lang, Ritsu Shun, Eludia Isis. Wow, bro. Congratulations, Sean. Holy heavens. What Nat 5 should I build next? Okay. Oh, you're part of the Straw Hat crew? Oh, Mugiwara. Let's go, bro. Oh my gosh. We're crewmates, Sean. We're gonna go, let's go find the One Piece, bro. That's what I'm talking about. I love One Piece. Oh, I also watched the JJK movie over the weekend. Which, it's not exactly like a movie, it's a recap of season 2 and then like some of the new episodes from season 3. Wow, guys, holy peak, by the way. Oh, it's so peak. I can't even explain it. Okay, they also made a couple changes that I really agree with. They like did a couple tasteful inclusions and I was like, oh, this is good stuff. But we can talk anime another time. Let's look at these LD5s. I heard that. I heard One Piece is ending soon, which is sad. I actually don't want it to end, to be honest. So basically, second rune must be speed main stats. It depends for which monster. Which monster, Kulgit. It depends on which monster. It's not true for all of them. Like, there's a few monsters in the game that really don't necessarily need speed slot 2. You know, there's like, for instance, Leo the Wind Dragon Knight, Antares the Fire Lich. Anything that is built to be a Leo counter, you also don't want to put speed on slot 2 necessarily. You could also make an argument for stuff that just gains attack bar natively. I don't think it's necessarily the case, but for something like Omduat gains attack bar via his third or via his passive, so you could stack something else on top of him. So there are certain monsters that don't necessarily need speed on that main slot. Also, anytime you're runing for like a dungeon, right? Like for instance, Kyle. Kyle is usually attack, crit damage attack. Same with like some other big damage dealing units, stuff like that. These are just dope Nat 5s, dude. Are you actually looking for a comp right now, by the way, Sean? Are you trying to like run this? If Velasca is still super usable, by the way. Like, you could do a really fun, like, snipe comp. Like, if you wanted, you could open with, like, a Sonya to snipe out a unit, boost up the Velasca. Velasca does big damage to the remaining 3, right? You could do some really interesting stuff. I wish I had a Velasca, says Floppy Sturbit. Me too. She's so, like, flashy. I don't know. I really like her. Oh, this unit's also... Wait, where is he? Hold on. Sorry. This unit does so much damage. I always underestimate him, and then I'm always punished. I don't know why. Like, it's... Attacking 7%... Inflicts additional damage at 7% of your max HP when you attack on your turn. In addition, increases your attack bar by 10% whenever the enemy is inflicted with continuous damage. This monster can seriously pop off. Like, wild stuff. Velasca Cleave with Eludia. Oh my god, I'm thinking like, what am I saying, Sonya? What am I, dude, I'm thinking with elemental units. I should be thinking with Eludia. Oh, see, Sean, I'm not used to that. Let's keep looking. So we've helped, where's Galaxy? Galaxy, what is your name? I'm sad I missed the collab. I can't get Gojo. I know, dude. So Galaxy, what is your name on here? Portuga shared info on Zeratul. Oh, this looks great. Low accuracy though, but I'm curious, does it, I guess you don't necessarily, I guess, need the dots, but the dots are nice. That's the only flaw that I can find in it though. The rest of it looks great. Same name, I'm Switch and Type. Oh, Switch and Type. Oh, I see what you're saying. Galaxy, I'll look for Galaxy in here. Oh, let's do Mr. VD, Darren Doan. Let's look at Mr. VD first. So what can I help you with, by the way, Darren? H2, Hunted. H2 Hunted. Hunted, what's going on, dude? First time in chat. Welcome to the stream. Just came back from a few years break. How do I get an account review? I'm hanging out in chat channel 11 all. If you just go in there and say, hey, this is Hunted, I'd be happy to help you out. Okay, so Mr. VD, Darren Doan, you finally got the frigate with the Han. What can I do for it? Or should we just look around? We want to just see the units? Is that what we're thinking? We want to just take a look at the Han? I'm down to do a little Han watching. It's like whale watching, but Han. Alaska, Moore, Rage, Eludia, Jogun, Sonya Cleave, that's hot. Just advice on what to do, like where to go from where I am. Cool, let's do it. So if that's the case then, what I'd like to do is I'd like to check the record first. Oh, we should definitely do a little bit of TOA hell. It's okay if you don't finish it, but do a little bit of TOA hell. I also, dude, you could also speed this stuff up. Also, I think multiple, like 3 supports is kind of a trap for Abyss Dungeons in general. I really do think that if we could iron this out, your Necro team's looking really good at 110. As long as it's consistent, that's fine. Anywhere near like a minute or, sub a minute is perfect, right? You don't need to do anything super fancy as long as it clears. Something about this is telling me that Veramos is not on a rage build though. Something about these times is telling me Veramos is not on a damage build. So I'm thinking what you could do just to make this shine a little is shift Veramos to rage. I know we don't really like mess with Spiritual Realm just like as a community, but like I know the Spiritual Realm is not like the hot place to be, but Spiritual Realm is extremely easy to get low times in. If you take out the Riley and put in Seek the Fire Hellhound, just make sure he moves first, you can just improve your times like crazy. The other thing is you want to take out the Spectra and put in Shina the Fire Chakram Dancer or Lauren. You can use Lauren for that role. In fact, I use Lauren, but I think Shina's technically better. But if you were to do that, you could probably take this from a minute 41 to approximately 47 seconds. Like if you just want an easy project to just like, feel that little bit of like, yes, I did it, to achieve something quick, that's a fast change you could make. Your Steel Fortress team looks great, so does your Punishers. You got the Vampires Walking Dogs team, amazing. So I would go for like a little bit of dungeon improvement, and then your monsters, especially the Frigate, will thank you for like the Giants stuff. Floppy says, I wonder if you can tell who's me. Floppy, you left me a message in chat? Oh, interesting. Cerberus Ram. For accounts that are not level 100, do you gain experience from scout battles? That's a great question. I'll be honest, I don't know for sure, but my gut would tell me no. My gut would say probably not, but that's a super good question. Can we get a buff on Spiritual Realm runes? Like double the effect? Dude, yeah, Spiritual Realm just needs like a reason to go, because like we love fight runes. It's fight and seal. Yeah, so something like that. RNGesus Remusion. Okay. RNGesus, thank you. Thank you, bro. Need Evan to help me be less scrub? How can I help you? RNGesus, I can't help you. I can't help you. Look at this. I can't help you be less scrub. This is amazing, bro. I can help you scrub the floors with me in RTA if we were to queue. I really need a Seek. I got 5 stars. Seek's easy to get. I think you can just get him from Famon. Like, hold on 1 second. Let's just check my book real quick. Where's my book? Let's check my records. Where are my monsters? I don't have any monsters here. What the heck? So, like, see, look at this. Only difference in Spiritual Realm is the Seek. And also, I don't use Spectra. So you go Verd lead, right? Rauk, either Shina or Lauren. You can use Aster and then Seek, and then that's it. Easy. I am on the global server. I'm on global server, channel 11 all. If you guys want, I could swap over to EU for a second as well. I do have an EU account. We could change. Yeah, these are my best times so far. Hunted says, I just sent a message in chat. Oh, that's Hunted. Perfect. What's up? Let's do this, Jason. So what can I help you with? Let me just take a peek real quick. So this just came back. So you just want a review in general. Let's do it. After a few years break, coming back to the game, I'm going to repeat it one more time just because I think it really does bear mentioning. You guys should absolutely try Trial of Ascension Hell. Whatever you can do, I'd say do it. You don't have to clear. There's no pressure, but there are really good rewards in that shop, in the TOA Hell shop. Ever since they changed it up, it's like now I do at least a little bit every month, just so that way I can try to get some of the stuff in there. Oh, dude, what a Giants time. Oh my God, 27 seconds? That is great. Honestly, with Dragons, it's like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I say if it's hovering around 1 minute, we're fine. That's truly where I sit with that. Spiritual Realm, again, we can make those same changes. Riley is a trap. Just straight up, I think Riley is a trap in Spiritual Realm, purely because she takes too long. Like, her animations take a long time, and she's healing. If we're healing, something's gone wrong. We want to kill. That's what we want to kill people. And Riley is making us stick around for too long. So I'm going to say, I think if you swap out the Riley, put in a Seek, the Fire Hellhound, take out Crow, put in Aster, and we're good to go. And then all of a sudden, I think you'll see your time drop. I like to put damage on my Seek. It's not strictly necessary, but I do put a little damage on him. Your times are great. 37 seconds in Punisher's Crypt. Nice, dude. The other thing to keep in mind with Punishers, Seren, the Dark Harpu. When I made the Punisher's Crypt guide, we did not have the Second Awakened Harpu just yet. She's very good for that dungeon. Very good for that. So you are looking good, dude. Let's jump into the account and just look a little more. So what we got? I don't know if you want to play in some RTA. I love telling people to get into RTA a little bit early. I really think that learning the game is important, like learning that PvP environment. You can play challenge mode if you'd prefer. You have some fun monsters for it. I see a Chandra in here. We've got a Chow, Tessarion too. Rakan is seeing use in PvP. Oh, Sagar. Okay. Dom too. You can ruin this Lucy on Triple Revenge, which is really fun. Sekhmet, I think I saw. I did see a Sekhmet. Yeah, dude, if you want it, I mean, like, it might be, you know, a little dicey going like turn 1, but you could do like a Ciara for the speed lead, like Sekhmet. Ciara speed lead, Sekhmet, Sagar. You have like double reset team. You could just go in on damage for people. Oh, you have a Daphnis too? Yeah, this account kind of wants to snipe. Or you could take a half measure, go Barbara. I like Barbara slightly less, if I'm being totally honest, these days. But if you wanted to take it a little slower, I see you have the Abelio back there as well. And oh, Tyrannus is cool. You have Abelio and Chow. Don't pick those next to each other, but you know. Oh, I love this unit. Carlos is one of my favorite monsters possible. Oh, what would be a good arena team? Oh, sorry. Wrong one. Oh, there's Galaxy. Perfect. We'll help Galaxy right after this. What would be a good arena team? Okay, hold on. So 2 things about that. Quick caveat for that. Like, if we're talking arena defense is super, like, it's not that important until you really are, like, trying to climb an arena, you know? Because, like, it's less important now that the skills, meaning your summoner skills, aren't attached to the buildings inside the glory shop anymore. So you don't need glory as much as you used to. So you can just have kind of a nothing defense, just stay low in the ranks, get some easy wins with your wings to pull all the glory you can and spend it on scrolls. Like, you can do that if you want, but if we want to take it a little more seriously, let's talk. So because Lucian is so prevalent, you want to be slightly more fire heavy going into this and favor defense scaling monsters less. Because if Lucian's there, he's ignoring your defense, right? And so we want to provide things that he's going to glance on. So the things that I'm immediately drawn to on your account, Byung-Chul. I'm also into Rakan. So we got the big HP pool for Rakan. We've got the always critting tankiness of Byung-Chul. You can technically run Tyrannus. He is defense scaling, but he brings revive. We're just gonna hang on. Oh no, you have Camilla. Dude, we're gonna go Byung-Chul, we're gonna go Camilla, we're gonna go Rakan. What the heck? We just need like an HP. I suppose you could use Rakan's HP lead or something. And then I think maybe you just put Riley in that last slot for now, but I'd say play around with that last slot. So Byung-Chul, Rakan, Camilla, and play around with that last slot. We want it to be something that either prevents death or like heals a little more. So like a Riley would be really good here. A Triana would be great. Triana would kind of be my ideal. Something like that. So that's your arena defense. In terms of arena offense, we want to strip. We want to start with like a Chiwu. So 24% speed lead with Chiwu. Then we want to, I like cleaving. So then we'll go Galleon. And then after Galleon, I think you could, if you wanted to do a control cleave, you could do Varad. Or technically Charlotte, you can bomb with John. But if we're using Galleon, I don't want to bomb, even though we have the attack buff. Let's do Chiwu, Galleon, and then big damage. The big, where's the Water Polar Queen? Water Polar Queen, like Varad and Water Polar Queen. I think that's the comp. That's the comp, and you can change it up as necessary. That's your arena offense. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is so much fun, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out for this, by the way. I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are having fun, because to be honest, it's more about you guys than it. You know, it doesn't really matter if I'm having fun. But okay, Galaxy. I need help in arena attack. Okay. Let's do this. I'm glad, Cowboy Roach. Thank you. Floppy, RNGesus, thank you for hanging out, bro. I wish I could help be less scrub, but I don't think I can, dude. I'm more of a scrub. I'm more. Okay, challenge mode is easily my favorite addition to the game because I never felt I could do RTA prior. Silver Moon, I am so happy to hear you say that because I also love challenge mode. I think it's really fun for people who have like played RTA for a while and they just want a new challenge, or for like brand new players who just need to get a lay of the land. You know, you just want to understand like what matchups look like, how to counterpick, stuff like that. Like to practice your RTA 101 without the fear of losing rank or anything like that. I think it's perfect. I love the challenge mode. I'm really excited that they are like keeping up with updating it and stuff. Makes me very happy. Look at this, Galaxy. I like the 400 on the TOA heck. Let's go, baby. Oh, there is one. I'm Cerberus in game. Awesome. Dragon Minion. Hey, I wouldn't mind a little guidance. Been playing on and off since 2017 and now kids have got me back into it. Let's go, Dragon. Okay, cool. I'll see what I can do to help. Just post in chat channel 11 all and I'll do my best to get to you. Let me just write this down real quick. So Cerberus. Oh, and also tell me what you guys need help with as well. I'd love to know. So it's like, you know, the guidance for Dragon Minion, that's perfect. I can help with guidance. There is one, Cerberus. Is there anything in particular that you need assistance with? I'm just writing this down so I don't forget. I'm never scared of losing rank. That just means you gotta try tomorrow. I remember losing all 30. What? You lost all 30? Oh my god, dude. That made my voice squeak. Okay. So Galaxy, I love that you're playing TOA heck. That's an admirable dungeon time. If that clears, it's normal. This is Abyss normal though. I think the reason it might not be clearing is that it's got the Lauren and the Fran and the Crow. That's a lot of multi-hits. That is a lot of multi-hits. I think it's probably proccing the boss's counterattack a little much. And also, I'm just detecting the non-damage Veramos. There's something in the ether. I think the 2-Minute Dragons team is telling me that the Veramos is on a support build. Let's just jump on real quick and see what we can do. Oh my gosh, dude, that's so nice. Portuga. Said, compared from the time when you started doing content with Seppi, your account also got insane progress. Even if I didn't watch you, I could tell by your book that is OP now. Glad to see you improving every time more on game and also on the quality of the videos and guides. Congrats for the amazing job and always helping the community. Oh my God, Portuga. You're gonna make me cry, dude. That's so nice. Thank you. What a message. Oh my God. You just made my day with that. Thank you. I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you. I'm genuinely trying. I'm very, like, you know, let's be honest, I'm very blessed, right? Like, this is an amazing job. I love getting the chance to, like, to hang out with you guys. The fact that I get to do this is insane. I love Summoner's War. I love getting to improve, and I love talking about it and making videos. So I really appreciate you saying that, because it, you know, makes, you know, it's great to know that it's, you know, it's worth something, right? You know, people are seeing it happen. So that's great, dude. Thank you. Also, returning player, loved your guides. They were really helpful, Evan, and the co-hosts, and were available on the Summoners War official channel. Would like some guidance on setting up a reliable R5 team if possible on Europe series. Tyrant Zero, guys, this, what is it, my birthday? Y'all are so sweet, thank you. What is this? Y'all are making me feel so good, thank you. That is really nice. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. I'm very happy, very pleased. Okay, so Galaxy. What I'm just doing here is I'm just kind of inspecting. So this is kind of what I was thinking. Also, great skin. I use this skin in the game. Amazing skin for Veramos. I was detecting that maybe the Veramos was not on damage. So I think we swap it. We're gonna go speed, crit damage, HP. And I like taking him off of Violent these days. I actually think that Rage is probably the way to go. I really do. I know I'm saying it a lot today, but I do think it's the case. And then, if we're runing, if we're talking about other stuff we could do here, another great damage dealer that you can use for every single Kairos dungeon, like the main three, like Giants, Dragons, Necro, Shaman. Shaman the Light Griffin is my #1 pick for like just element neutral damage. I would say use this guy in addition to the Veramos after the changes we make. We can put him on Rage as well. We're gonna change up how he's ruined a little bit. I don't mind. So with max HP scaling damage dealers, attack is less important, with a few exceptions. There's a few monsters that the scaling behind the scenes is a little bit wonky, but like for instance with Shaman and Veramos, there's a significantly less emphasis on attack. You can just do crit damage and HP. So Shaman, I actually like to put him on speed slot 2, crit damage, and then HP. I don't even have him on attack. He deals bonus damage on Dark anyway, so we can get that damage elsewhere. He is going to need more speed, and that slot 2 speed rune is going to help us. He doesn't need much more than that, though. He can be slow. He can be the last one to move on the team. It doesn't matter. Let's keep moving. We got, I think I told you to take these two out. They're great in the beginning, but they kind of like fall off on Abyss dungeons because of how much they proc that counterattack. So I would recommend taking out the Fran. You can still run the Lauren, or you can use Belladon if you're not quite comfortable moving to a full speed team yet. And, oh, Ultra Deathlord, hey man, you deserve it more than anyone I know, and honestly, dude, you help us immeasurably. You deserve all the happiness in the multiverse. We love you, man. I love you guys too. Y'all are making me so happy. Thank you. It is truly my pleasure, guys. You have to know that I feel incredibly blessed to be able to do this and to like talk with you guys and make content for Summoners War. Like, I have a lot of gratitude for Come To Us, for you guys, for Summoners War. It blows me away. I'm getting chills just talking about it, to be honest. So thank you. And thank you for saying it too. That's very nice of you guys to say. You really made my day with that. Thank you. So Galaxy, I hope that helps. Again, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out one of those supports, shift Veramos over to damage, try out Shaman the Light Griffin. I think that's going to help with speed quite a bit. Chuck, Evan, please give me a review, please. Wazoom! Wazoom! Oh, I have notes for people I need to help as well, so I'm sorry about that. Oh, Peanut Gallery, Wazoom in chat. Would like an account review, please. Okay. So I know I've been talking about Giants a lot, so I won't say the same thing again, but I think that stuff can be here. The fact you have Teshar, though, tells me I think you might be able to push for you. Actually, it's crazy to say because it's so clearly like an earlier account because it's not level 100 yet. But like, dude, you might be able to push for the speed team. I'm telling you, when I say that thing's pretty easy to make, it is pretty easy. Check out the speed team guide on the channel, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Because like, dude, Teshar doesn't even need 100% crit rate when he does it, right? Because he just, it's wild. Dragons. So dragons, I see that it got the clear, which is awesome, but I think, you know, this team in its current state actually can't be used in Abyss Dungeons just because of the duplicate Veramos. So what I would say is, I think you're doing great in terms of like achievements, but there are some things in your dungeon teams that are gonna have to change. Now, with that said, they're pretty easy changes to make. Don't be too dissuaded, but I would say, since you're on the YouTube channel, after the stream is over, check out the complete Abyss Dungeon, the complete Kairos Abyss Dungeon guide that released last year. I think that's going to help a lot with the starter teams, and to peruse the Teshar Speed Team one too, because seriously, the fact that you have Teshar means that you might actually be able to build the team. So my review right now, it looks early, but you're doing a great job clearing milestones, and you clearly have done some homework here. If you chose this from like one of the Nat 5 events, you did your homework. And look at you, dude, you've already got the Prilea. Yeah. We're going speed, baby. We're going speed team. Oh, and this. Oh, you could potentially use Folus, actually. He got buffed. He's better now. He's actually better than he used to be. So you could do like Folus as your second damage dealer. So you could have like, for the speed team, you do Teshar, Prilea, Konamiya, Shaman, and Folus, though I still think Wind Homunculus is a little bit better, but like, since you have Folus, you can just use him. Stosh and Co! Oh my gosh, dude. What's going on, Stosh? Yo, it was so great meeting you in person, bro. Like, how great was that? Guys, Stosh and I sat and we like talked anime and manga, like at dinner. It was so much fun. And we were all like gathered around Stoic, who was building Ella at the time. So we were like, what? It was like a dream. We were eating KBBQ, talking manga and anime, watching Stoic play with the new Ella, the Light Totemist. It was very fun. Okay, Dragon Minion. Oh, faster Giants team or arena defense? Chat, would you hit this defense? Oh, this is a pretty good defense. The only thing I'm gonna say about it actually though, is I think it might be a little bit diluted in what it's trying to do. I think the Pisama and maybe even the what's his name? It's not Mookwol. I forget what his name is. The fire Byungchul. Is it Mookwol? Or no, Mookwol is the Dark Art Master. What is this? Moog? I'm getting Moog something. Anyway, doesn't matter. The fire Dokebi Lord, I think he and Pisama might be slightly at odds with what you're trying to do. Try to put Veramos in somewhere, says Portuga. You actually might be able to do it instead of the fire guy, instead of the fire Dokebi. I don't know, please tell me if you guys disagree with me. My thought process here is that your team is kind of split down the middle of like trying to tank and also trying to like counter cleave with like Pisama and like the dots. I get that the dots are kind of incremental, but if they see it coming from a mile away, they can plan against it. So what I would maybe do is just lean in either direction slightly more. Like if you could take out the dot guy and put Veramos in, so you just outlast him, and now you're just kind of like controlling them with the Carnal over time. You're dealing big damage with Tyrannus. You're also getting the beams from the arena towers. That's what I think I would say. But please tell me if you disagree. I'm not the best at arena defense. Absolutely, Blastman was a treasure hanging with you all. Couldn't agree more, Stosh. It was really fun. Let's jump on and see what he's got though. Maybe we can make some recommendations. The other reason why I'm saying that though is because Carnal's lead. This is probably the best leader skill for arena. HP increase of 44%. That is insane. So like, I'm a little biased here because I really like this leader skill. It is personally my favorite leader skill, and I don't even have this guy. Oh, Jingjae is kind of hot for this too. You get some counterattacks, you get strip and stuns. What else? Nice Yanhong, by the way. Yeah, dude, I think that's what I'm thinking. Putting something in to counter dots, because you know people might try to dot you. Like that's not a bad call. You could do like a Velajewel, maybe, or something along those lines. If you're trying to go for like a full dot strategy too, you could throw a Nora in here. Where did she go? I just saw her. There she is. So you could go for like a Nora in here as well if you want to lean into the dots more. Like you could go Carnal leader skill. That's a lot of fire though, is the only problem. That's a lot of fire. what am I looking for in this Nat 5 event? Dude, a Veligewel would be so sick. Like, here, hold on. Let's look at what I don't have. let's look at the monsters that I don't have yet. Just for a quick look. I don't have Leica, Veligewel, like Jogun would be super fun. Federica. Let's keep looking here. Hold on. I think I've got quite a few. I still don't have Rad. There's some cool stuff in here. A Zabala would be really nice too, but like I'm missing slightly less. Let's check Wind. Still have not done a Katarina after all this time. Cigar I don't have. I guess it's really, oh, a Chakra. That's what I want. I'd want a Chakra. I think that'd be so cool. I think that's my answer. Either Chakra, Veligewel, Leica, something like that. I just want to have them. You know, I can't believe I've gone this long without actually having one. So we just helped Dragon Minion. Where's Cerberus? So Cerberus wrote a video about that helps with the advice for improving times like you saying. Been playing less than 30 days and loving it. Awesome. Okay. Wow, you have been playing less than 30 days. Dude, and you've already done both TOAs? Guys, take notes. What the? So there is one. So Cerberus is there is one on Twitch. Glad you're not a Layla enjoyer. I'm not. I might be in the future if I had one, but I don't have one. Nor do I have a Tomoe, so I just couldn't really like make the whole thing work. Oh, I might be able to summon Vela from the newcomer list? I hadn't thought about that actually. That's really interesting. Dude, the fact that you're already doing Abyss hard, you're doing the Abyss dungeons, you've cleared normal, you've cleared hard, you've put your toe into TOA hell. This is actually really good progress for sub 30 days. Oh my goodness. The research you must have done is off the charts. So like, I mean, if we had to do like any sort of advice here, it's very similar to what I've said before. I think you're probably at the stage where you could lean slightly less into supports, which is crazy considering you haven't even played for a full month yet. It's like, but I think you can slowly start taking out some of these support units. So you've got the Shannon, the Lauren, and the Bernard. We can part ways with at least one of those on our way to the speed team. And we can sub in some damage. That damage could be Wind Homunculus, could be Shaman, could be Tholus, the Wind Centaur Knight that just came out. For your spiritual realm, really easy change to make would be to remove the Riley and put in, we need a defense break, like a super reliable defense breaker. So you could do like a Shina instead of the Spectra, and then you could do Seek the Fire Hellhound instead of Riley, just to bring that time down. And for your Dragon's Lair team, I think if you just shift Theranos over to a Rage build, you'll be able to make this a lot faster. But dude, this is great progress. Like, I'm very, very proud of your progress, dude. Like, sub 30 days, this is great. Let's just take a look and see what you've got. I've been loving this unit. Vendhan is so dope in RTA. If you have a Vendhan and you're not playing with Vendhan, you have to try him. He's so cool in RTA. Portuga, by the way, already got Wind Nobara on the 3rd day of the event, right on time from RTA season. Oh yeah, we got the Legend Tournament coming up, guys. We have the Legend Tournament coming up next week. Oh, so Gabe, what's the point of super fast dungeon times other than quick farming? Or is it just that? It is quick farming. It's also now got the added bonus of getting through that 500 energy for the Amaria's Luck faster. The other thing is it feeds back into scout battles. So as you complete a repeat battle for each content, the game samples your times and bases your scout battle efficiency based on your actual dungeon times. That's why before you do scout battles, you should at least complete like a times 30 run of anything, and just so it can sample the times and reduce your average for scout battles. And the other thing is it is just fun as well. I think Summoner's War does a good job of like giving like PvE options for endgame. So it's like, you've got the RTA angle, you have the guild angle, and you have the PvE angle. And that includes like not just the new Temple of Chaos from the Tomorrow update, but also like how fast can you get? Like how competitive can your team be it auto or manual? What's the best time that you can get? Like that's the sort of thing. Ultra Deathlord, I would definitely try out Vendhan. He is pretty fun actually. But don't bring him into immunity. That's the only time. It's like, if you don't have a way to get rid of immunity, you're gonna have a hard time. That's awesome. Absolute CC team. Oh, thank you, RNGesus. This said, everybody remember to be patient. It's one man helping everyone. Thank you. I'm trying. Stay blessed. You too, dude. Onikari, did we look at your account yet? No, we haven't. I haven't looked at it since the meetup. Okay, what can I do for you? The Julienne is insanely cool. Honestly, it's looking great though. No, don't, lol, I'm stuck, bro. Wait. Stuck how? How can I help you? Maybe we can figure this out. Okay, Noah, hey, Evan, it's been a minute. Nice to see you again. Hope you're having a great day. Okay, Noah, it has been a long time. Thank you so much. I'm having a really nice day, dude. Thank you. I'm actually having a really nice day today. Listened to an audiobook on the way in. I was listening, and what else? We had a great lunch today. The lunch was so great. We had like Lebanese food, and I've been really into that vibe. It's like just good, very like plain ingredients in the sense that it's good chicken, good beef, pita bread, hummus. I was layering the garlic on top of it. Oh, God, it was amazing. I'm juiced up on coffee, which is great, and I got some water here. You're just RTAing? Well, let's talk RTA. We can look at this real quick and see what you're using. You have Vanessa for a 33 lead if you want to, but I've been picking less Vanessa these days. I like Ciara. Ciara is cool. Yo, oh my God, this thing. The Angela is so, like, it's so infuriating to play against, but it's so wonderful to have on your team. If you're not using this, I would say using this with Josephine is incredibly like frustrating for people. And there's the Yule Dong, by the way. That's right, we talked about the Yule Dong as well. I just saw somebody talking about Yule Dong. You can make some insane dungeon teams with this guy. Yeah, I think your account kind of wants to bruise, and you can counterpick too. You have the Gyo for counterpick, the Shahat for like good damage as well. Oliver's, you have amazing wind monsters, I'm noticing. Like there's a lot of things in wind I'm trying to I want to tell you to pick. And then I go over to like fire or something and I was like, oh, we got Vela and Rakuni, right? But like the rest of them are, oh, and Jogun though. Jogun's so hot. Dude, Jogun with Ciara, actually. Jogun to attack buff into Ciara for the enhanced bomb. That's what I'm talking about. Is there an LD that we could run with this? Julienne? We could run Julienne with that? Yeah, dude, this is a really cool account, actually. And you can run Josephine and Angela. I think Josephine and Angela is super degenerate in a good way, right? And like, because she gives the shield and then Angela can reflect damage back based on that shield. Or you can like protect people with Chandra. I love this account, bro. Guys, I'm so sorry, but we're actually, I just realized we are pretty over time, but I've had so much fun like hanging out and talking with you guys. Thank you for hanging out and making this possible. Like without you guys, there is no account review stream. So thank you for hanging out and having fun. It's always fun, like discussing stuff and, going off on tangents. So thanks for bringing the questions and all the excitement. So here's what's gonna happen. On Saturday, we're gonna have a new video coming out on the YouTube channel. So please watch out for that. It's gonna be the first one releasing on the channel that's not a short in quite some time. So I hope you guys like it. Please let me know if you enjoy it. And there was something else I was gonna tell you, but I think, oh, that's what it was. The Legend Tournament is next week. So make sure that you're staying tuned for that as well. I think it's gonna be me and Topa casting it this time again. So get all your wings in while you can. Try to get a new rank because RTA is closing out next week. Take care, guys. If you're on Twitch, stay in chat.